Get these lights right. Let's get the lights right. All right. It's a beautiful, beautiful day to make some paper. So let's try to get it. So pre-market going kind of crazy right now. A lot of movement right here going on in this pre-market. So we're gonna see if we can capitalize on any of it. But of course, we gotta make sure we start the year off talking right. Today's my first trading day of the year. I did not trade on Friday. I told myself I was just gonna start fresh for the year on a nice fresh week on Monday. That's what we doing. Nice fresh week on Monday. You know, my nigga know I'm live. Alright. So, first things first. First things first, I got to say, you know, entering this year with a mindset of just being grateful, man. Just being grateful that I still have the opportunity to sit down at my computer, click a few buttons, and make money. So with that being said, we're not going to be greedy this year. We're going to take what the market gives us, and we're going to get out the way. No more over trading, no more breaking rules. Psychology is the main thing that we're going to be working on when it comes to trading, because I already know what I'm supposed to do. I know how I'm supposed to execute, and I just have to be okay with taking my losses. That's really my biggest flaw when it comes to trading is I double down on my trades too hard, and I don't just stick to the plan when the plan goes awry. And that's what I need to make sure I don't fuck up no more. We take a loss, we take a loss. But the main thing is I need to make sure I stick to my risk parameters. I cannot lose more than what I tell myself is my limit for the day. As long as I do that, we're gonna make some money in here. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get this started. So I want to zoom out because, like I said, we are starting a brand new year. Today's January 5th. So these are the monthly candles here that we're looking at. This is pretty much the entire year of 2025 from this candle here. Had a nice little pullback to start the year off, which kind of, I would say it looked pretty scary when in April when shit just started to plummet here. But we got a nice push up to finish off the year. Now we are here. We are 2 trading days into the first monthly candle. And honestly, even though we have 2 bearish candles to finish off the year, I am looking extremely bullish on the beginning of this year. I do not think price has to push down, but we're going to be careful. We're going to be careful because we may get a nice little pullback to start the year off before we continue to move up. So we're going to break down what we're looking at here. Now we're looking at the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, we finished off the year with a strong bearish candle. We opened up this year, or this weekly candle, no bottom wick here. The only reason I make note of that is because I believe, I never actually tracked it. I don't think you can track this. It's too many damn candles. But when you look at candles, as you see, almost every single one of these candles has a bottom wick, bottom wick, bottom wick, bottom wick, bottom wick, bottom wick, bottom wick. Small, but right there, we still have a bottom wick. Bottom wick, bottom wick, bottom wick, bottom wick. All of these candles have a bottom wick with the exception of like this one. So you can say roughly 90% of candles have bottom wicks. This candle opened that we're on and it does not have a bottom wick, which tells me there's a high probability that price might flush down. Let me zoom in a little closer just to confirm. Yeah, there's no wick there, which tells me there's a high probability that price can push down from here and turn into a bearish candle. It's not a guarantee, there's just a high probability. So now we're just going to keep on dropping down here. The daily has bottom wicks. So we don't have that same look on the daily chart at all. We have bottom wicks on all of these candles. Now, on the daily, you can see that we're starting to trade into a wedge. We got this all-time high here, and then price pulled back. And this is pretty much the range that we created on the daily chart. We're currently trading within this range, and the question is, which direction are we going to break out of the range? We're going to break out to the downside, or we're going to break out to the upside? That is the question. And the immediate structure on the daily is from here to here, right? So we have this low, this high. We came down. We made a higher low right here, a higher low. And the question is are we going to go ahead and break this high right here? We made another higher low right here. So if we can come and start to test these levels, then we can probably go ahead and say that we're going to come back up to retest this level as well. So now we just have to start looking at the minor structure. We just got to start chopping this shit down, chopping it down. Remember, weekly tells me that we have a possibility to push bearish here. The weekly. The daily is showing me that for now, we're still moving up. For now. But if we start to break these lows, like for instance, we break this low, we can start looking to come back and attacking these lows down here. Now we're going to drop in even further. Now we're on the 4-hour chart here. Oh yeah, and the market has just opened. We are about 4 minutes into the market open on the New York Stock Exchange. It's 9:34. All right, so here's where it starts to get a little messy. Let me see if I can clean this up a little bit. And I'll just get rid of some of these lines here. I want to keep my parallel channels in place. All right. Where's my coffee at? Okay, price is doing what I'm happy to see what price is doing. Okay, so let's keep chopping this down. 4-hour chart. Almost thought I was gonna sneeze. Oh yeah, I am. Oh fuck. Sneeze. Fucking with me. All right. So now on this 4-hour chart, kind of want to see what we got going on here. So this is the high on the daily that we said we would like to attack if we could start breaking these highs. From here, we were making nice downward structure here, nice downward structure, and then here is where we made the last lower low, and then we started to shift structure. So we broke this lower high right here. We broke it, and now we're coming back and retesting that structure. So price came in, it tapped right into this order block right here, and now we're starting to push up. So the question is, can we break this high? Or are we going to go back up to retest this high? Hour looks exactly the same. So we have pretty much completed our top down, which tells me on higher time frames, the one thing that might push us down is the fact that we don't have a bottom wick. But currently on the daily, 4 hour, and the hour, we're looking like we're making upward structure right now. So that's kind of what we're looking for to continue, is the upward structure. We're currently printing the 930 open candles, so we're gonna get our parallel channel drawn around that, and then we'll wait for the breakout.
$380 on LMT, guys.
Alright, so let me see here. Alright. So right now, we just gotta be patient. Wait for this 930 candle to finish printing. And then we see what we got from there. I like that so far, it's testing this level. So if we get a breakout of it, it's already like there's a confluence in line here of this level. So we can just kind of use this as a nice support level if we do break above here. So, and we're above the 4 hour level that's drawn in right here. So that's another nice confluence for me that we're going to be pushing up. So that's my bias on the day. I am looking for the upward trade. This is already played out, so we can get that out of here. Boom, buy. But it does look like we just retested this level from the downside. So we got to be aware of that. We just retested this level from the downside. And price does react. Honestly looks like it only reacts from the top side of it. Boom. Boom. This is like the only time it's reacted from the downside. Okay, well, we're going to see. Like you said, price can go in either direction. Currently looking for a bullish move, but that's not to say that we're not equipped to set up a sell if we need to. We could take a sell. That's what I love about that OR strategy. That OR strategy do not keep me locked into a bullish or a bearish bias. It's where are we in terms of the open range candle. That's what I love about it. This to me appears to be a nice, strong support level. It's a massive order block right here, just sitting right here in the middle of this big bearish push. I don't want that. Had this nice big bearish push down, and right in the middle of it, we have a nice order block right here, which it looks like is what we're using as a launching pad. It's not really the level. I don't like that either. What up, bro? I gave a nice little full top down on NQ. If you want to rewind that shit, you see I kind of went through my whole thought process on this morning. Right now we're still waiting on this 9:45 candle to finish printing, so we got like 2 more minutes. Well, actually 1 more minute. Well, probably gonna be taking the trade at least for like another 10 minutes or so. Alright, so pretty much got the 930 candle printed. I'm gonna draw my parallel channel around that. There we go. Now we wait for our breakout. Oh man, I'm sore as hell. Need to go make me a protein shake. My nigga said he been trading silver. You know what? While we wait, I feel like we got a few minutes. We're gonna look around the market real quick. For one, what the fuck is Bitcoin doing right now? Okay, Bitcoin is starting to climb back up. We at 93. Okay, yeah, Bitcoin's starting to climb back up. Let's see if we can get back to 100. Let's see if we can get back to 100 on Bitcoin. This is a key level that is about to start knocking through. I like to see Bitcoin. Yeah, I'd like to see Bitcoin get above here. Bitcoin can get pushed above here and use this level as a support level. It can start pushing back up to these highs out. But we'll see. There's a few levels that shit has to get through before it's really looking like we're back in the uptrend on this. But the good thing is here. So we made this low right here. And then when we came back down, we have not broken this low. So it's like we successfully created this as the new support level right here. So it's like this from right here. It's like this is our new support level. If price breaks below this, man, ain't no telling what the fuck finna happen. But anyway, we're gonna move on. See what gold looking like. Actually, I want to look at the, yeah. See, gold's just been doing like stupid shit over the last few years. Like this push is unfucking precedented. This push is ridiculous what it's done. It's like, how long can gold continue to just go straight up like that? It's got to start range bounding. It's got to start like consolidating again at some point. It just don't make sense that gold is worth so much right now. It don't make sense to me. Which is why it's really hard for me to trade it right now. Because I keep on wanting to catch like the sell. I feel like eventually it's got to start some downward structure. Because this just don't make sense. This don't make sense. Eventually it's got to start some downward structure. How fucking more expensive can gold get? I mean, I know over time, long term, it's going to keep going up, but it has to create some downward structure. We got to come back and start testing some different levels here. Like, I don't know, we got to look at the weekly. Like, it's got to start coming back towards here. We got this whole level right here. I need to see it come back. I can't buy it up, but I mean, I guess if you're looking at minor structure, you can make some moves. But I just want to see. Let's see. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Well, so we just retested this level nicely. Pushing, about to break this high. If we break this high right here, where's the next target? That's the question. If this is a key, this is another level right here. So if we break through here, where's the next target? Where's the next target? A clear target. Let's get this out of here. I don't like that. This can go. This can go. This out the motherfucking way. And I still got NQ. I got NQ up on my other screen here, so I'm still paying attention to that. So if anything is about to take place, we will. We'll jump back over there. Yeah, no, we're still good. Still good, range bound there. I mean, this actually was a nice little buy right here. Level to level. Let me see. It's hard to say what the next level is on this, because you got here, that's too close, so what the fuck is the point of that? But this in here, all this, where this, like, right where it gets messy in here is a nice little level. I don't feel that confident about it, but it's only because there's so much traffic right here. There's a lot of traffic right here. All right, so in the 4 hour, I can see it a little bit more clear here. If we break this high, man, I kind of want to get into it. This is really, all right, I need to chill because I'm about to get like FOMO here. I need to relax. I need to relax. But boy, man, if gold gets above here. Gold gets above this level, I think I'm going to take some buys here. I'm going to take a low risk attempt on gold if gold gets above this level. Yeah. Yeah, if gold gets above this level, I'm going to take a low risk, maybe like one or two contracts to try to see if we can get back to this level or maybe even retest the highs. Does Top Step let you hold? I don't think Top Step lets you hold. Hold. We got a gap down here on the 15-minute and the hourly. We got a gap right here. It wants to. Oh shit! We only got 5 more minutes left on this candle though. What's it gonna do? We got 5. Is it finna push like right now? Right now? I really want to try a low risk right here. We gotta get the close above. We gotta get the close above here. Alright, let's see what silver looking like. Alrighty. Alright, we'll get back over to NQ. Definitely going. I'm thinking here. I'm definitely going to start back testing more. I have some thoughts on silver, and I want to back test them. Got to collect some data before we start pulling the trigger on silver. So for now, the main idea here is still NQ. We're going to be keeping our eyes on gold as well. We're going to be keeping our eyes on gold as well. All right. So the last 4 hour print is a bullish candle, very long upward wick, which tells me we're getting some strong seller rejection right here at this level. But just the fact that we have a green candle, the last 4 hour candle is a green candle, tells me the higher probability is another green candle. That's not to say that this next one isn't going to be the reverse. I'll be right back. Well, give me like 5 minutes. All right, I'm back. Cool. Don't look like I missed anything. Actually, yeah, you're looking pretty good right now. We are looking pretty good right now. Let's take a look at gold again real quick. Let's see if gold is rejected. Oh, gold is breaking through that level. Fuck. If we can get a retest of this, I'll take a buy here. So I'm gonna put an alert on this. Can I alert this? Let's see. I'm gonna put an alert. Damn, I can't alert on fucking this. Top step. Alright, you know what? We're gonna keep gold on this screen over here. We're just gonna keep an eye on that. And we'll come back to NQ on this, because I feel like NQ is gonna give us something soon. Alright, I like this. We just made a new lower high. So I like this right now, what we got going on. 4 hour, oops, there we go. 4 hour has a nice bottom wick. Virtually no gap to fill here. So I'm feeling really good about a potential buy on this initial breakout. We're gonna go low risk. I want to start the year off smooth. We're gonna build up the momentum. We're not gonna just like jump out the window. We're gonna build up the momentum. We're gonna go low risk, so we can keep psychology in check here. We want to keep the psychology in check here, so we're gonna go slightly lower risk on this setup. Slightly. Normally I'll go 5 contracts, but I'm thinking about going 3. I'm like, damn, do I just go 3 or do I go 4? No, let's just execute the plan today. We're not thinking about the dollar amount. We're executing the plan. So we'll keep it at 4 contracts. I hope that's going to give us enough. Because how big is... Let's see, this one was... That size. I'm going to move that over. We have this one, which is... it's a little bit smaller. Not much, but a little bit smaller. Alright, gold is looking like it's starting to pull back to my little zone that I'm potentially thinking about taking the setup room. Let's see. I would like to see this level right here hold. Come back, fill this gap. I want to see this tap. So I'm watching that. I got that up on my other screen. But here we are still, yeah, I'm really liking this for a potential buy right here. The more I see it, the more I like it. Which kind of worries me. Because it's like, is it that clean of a setup that is like, is it a fake out? I don't know. I don't know. gold is giving us something here. Gold is giving us something here now. Man, I'm so tempted. I really like this setup right here. I think we're gonna go. I'm gonna take this setup with one. I'm taking this right here. One contract. I'm gonna put the stop right below here. We're buying gold.
Order filled.
We're buying gold, and we are here. Right below here. If we break below this, so we got 125 of risk on the table currently. We're gonna see what we can get. All right, so we got that going, and we need to also be keeping our eye on NQ, because I feel like NQ is gonna give us a move too. And my goal on gold is to go break even as quickly as possible. And Q looks like it's gonna give us a move here soon. I'm really surprised. Yeah, that's micro. I'm surprised that one contract was still that okay. Yeah. Anyway. Getting another rejection here off of this level. It's starting to push down off of this level. But this is early in this 15-minute candle. So I like us getting this pullback now to go ahead and slingshot up. I like what I'm seeing here on gold. I mean on NQ. I also like what I'm seeing on gold as well. I hope we can get a little follow through here. Once we break that, if we could break that high on gold, let me pull gold up so we can see what I'm talking about here. We can break this high on gold. I will trail my stops to break even. Need to see it break this high though, especially on this 5 minute. I need to know that this is the new level of support right here. So this can still quickly go against me. Honestly, I like going break even right now. So we're break even on gold. I don't want to see price come and sweep that low. So we're break even on gold. Officially no risk on the table there. Now let's get back to monitoring. I'll let you know if I get stopped out here. Actually, let's just watch for a second. I think I might get stopped out here right now. I'm gonna watch this for a second. I'll pull up NQ on my other screen. Alright, NQ still hasn't given us the move yet. So yeah, gold is the primary focus right now. And I like what gold's doing. So we're gonna go ahead and just lock in just a little bit more. I mean, it's nothing. We're talking about 15 bucks here, $14, but I'm just trailing below this candle low. I think NQ might be about to give us a move here. I think we might be getting a move out of NQ here. Like I said, we can't lose on gold. If we get stopped out here, we're just locking in a few bucks in profit. Nothing crazy there, but there's no losing here. So we can go ahead and switch.
Order filled.
All right, so we're out of gold. That didn't really take off like I was expecting it to. But we did not lose anything there. It's currently up a little bit less than $15 on the day. But NQ looks like it's about to give us our move. We're gonna go 3 micros on NQ if we get the move. Not sure what I just watched. I might take another attempt on gold. Gold looks like it might be ready to go. I might have trailed too tight on gold. It looks like it's still ready to go. Or I'm gonna chill because we are hitting this level, so we'll see what happens here. I don't like it. All right, I'm gonna chill on gold. That was my attempt. It didn't go as planned, so we're gonna chill. chill on gold. Gold can flip. Yeah, gold can flip, so I'm gonna chill on gold. Patience, patience, patience. Not right here. Ooh. Ooh. Now, I don't necessarily think we're going to break out of this wedge today, but if we get above the open range breakout, I would like to take this up to at least this level right here. I feel like we have a nice clean level exactly where we would potentially be meeting the the top side of this wedge. So we got this level here, and we can bring it all the way across to here, right? This is a nice clean level in my opinion for us to come up and test. So that would be like my target for today. Anything above that would be like amazing. But if we can get to here, I'll be happy for to just go ahead and get out the way. And it looks like we might begin our move. We got 2 minutes left in this 15 and this 30. So we're gonna be ready for the initial breakout here. Oh, and we just got it. Let's see what that looks like. Can we get the close? 3-minute close is the same as the 5-minute close right now. All right,
Order filled.
we're in the initial breakout. Them 3 micros are still kind of more than I wanted to risk on this structure here. Well, I should have went 2. I feel like I should have went 2 there. All right. And now we just wait and see how this plays out. There's nothing else to do. We're hands off. We are hands off. I think I'm going to take risk off the table, being that we're breaking this high. So we're going to trail off of the 5-minute here. So the 15-minute, this is our same 15 and 5-minute. If we can get this current 5-minute to close bullish, I'm going to trail right below this which is going to get our risk down significantly. I want to see the close first because price can still pull back a little bit. We got on the 3 minute. Let's see, I think we can do it. Yeah, take that to 100. All right, hopefully this next 5 minute candle gives me the opportunity to go ahead and trail to break even. We just gotta wait and see on that. Yeah, see, and I'm looking at gold on my other screen. Gold is rejecting, so I'm glad I didn't jump back into that buy because it doesn't look like it's gonna go. Looks like it might start flipping down here. And NAS is doing what I don't want it to do. Come on, NQ. I want to see NQ close bullish here. Well, it's still closing bullish. It's just closing below my entry. So we got 7 seconds. All right, cool. Cool. If we can get, yeah. So if this next 5 minute, if we can get it to break the high, I'll go ahead and trail to break even. Yeah, if we can break the high here, I'll trail to break even.
Order filled.
All right, well that sucks. That's all right. That is okay. Right now we gotta be careful here because like this is a very key level right here. So I'll need to see another 5 minute candle closure above here. If not, price is gonna be trading back towards this midline. Yes. It's like it don't want to break through this level. So we really need to see if we can get that. Yeah, it's rejecting hard here. It's hard for me to see this flipping here. It's really hard for me to see. It's not that hard for me to see a flip in here, actually. I'm looking carefully because win or lose, this next trade is my last trade. I'm definitely not taking another trade. We're not over trading today. We're starting the year off taking, more than about like 3 to 4 trades a day. As long as we are under $500 of loss. That's 500 is the number, is the magic number. Even though I don't really plan on taking it there. Where's this 15-minute candle gonna close? Stick around to find out. This structure just looks so good for a bullish move here. This is a nice structure to go ahead and let's go make that new high. Let's go make that new high. This 4-hour candle is already massive though. And it just started. Question is, can we turn this level into support, get above it and turn it into support instead of it being the current resistance that it is, where price can't get through it. I need a nice closure above here. I need something that look like this candle. Like this candle right here. I need a strong close above it, then we can use that to take up. Right now, we're still closing beneath this level. I need to close above it. So this 15, I would really love to see this start to push up. If it closes down here, I may take the sells back into this median right here. Which is, I don't know if I like that too much. There's a lot of bullish pressure right here. I don't know if I can sell off of this. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think. Yeah, I can't sell from. I'm not gonna trade within the range. Damn, man, that looks like it's about to. That's my sell setup, boy. If I ever seen it. Not mine, but what's this 15-minute closure gonna do is the question. This 15-minute closure is key. Hourly. Yeah, this 15-minute closure is key. I like what I'm seeing on gold right now, though. Let's take a quick look at gold. I like what I'm seeing. I like this right here on gold. We're establishing this as a support level here. I like that. And I really want to get in here with one more contract. Yeah, I like this. I'm taking it.
Order filled.
I'm taking this. I want to see this trade back up to the top of this range here. Just to the top of this range here. And if we break these highs, I'll be break even. If we break this high, I'll be break even right from here on. Yeah, and Q looks like it's about to sell back towards. I don't know if we're going to get the breakout anytime soon here. And I don't want to trade within the range here. I would really love to see it break out to the upside and push. I don't feel too good about any sells from this point right here. So I think unless we get the bullish break, I'm not touching NQ. And we might be in our last sell already anyway. I mean, we might be in our last position of the day anyway. Especially if gold loses. If gold loses, I'm definitely done for the day. even though I'm calling this a support level, I can't sell from right here. I just can't sell it. Not with these how these candles look. I don't like what gold's doing. I don't like what gold's doing. Gold is moving not too much in my favor. But we got a lot of time left in this 15-minute candle. Hopefully it don't break structure. I'm looking for this to maintain structure and go make a new high. And if I'm wrong, then we'll take that for the day and get out of here. Oh! Yeah, I'm not liking how that's looking. Looks like NQ cells are gonna be in. Still waiting to figure out what Gold wants to do. Oh, nothing to do with our AQ yet. It's so close. NQ is so close. It wants to do something. Oh. Oh, man. Slow Monday. It's a slow Monday. Not too slow, though. NQ's not really moving. But hopefully, Gold will give us the move we're looking for. We're starting a new hourly candle. So let's see what NQ looks like. NQ looks like it can go still. Still looks like it can go still. If we get that breakout back up here, So do I want to wait for the break of this, or do I just want to take the breakout of this right here? That's the question I need to make there. Now I'm watching gold again. I'm watching gold on my other screen. And I'm hoping that this new hourly candle doesn't decide it wants to make like a drastic pullback. So here's how we're looking on gold still so far. We just don't want too much of a pullback. As we can see, I done trailed my stop all the way to $63. We're only risking $63 here on this one. So that's what we're looking at there. I'll keep that up on the screen and monitor NQ over here. All right, we're about to switch over to NQ because I feel like NQ might be giving us a move here. So I wanna, if I take an entry, I wanna have that on the screen. But I also wanna see what the fuck gold's doing right now. Gold seems to still be holding this level for now. We'll see. But NQ looks like it might be giving us our entry here shortly. We just tested the top of the range. Let's see if we can get it to. If we can get a 5-minute closure. 3 seconds. We're closing within it again. Here we go on a fresh 5-minute. On a fresh 5-minute candle here. We haven't even gotten a 15-minute closure, so it's looking like a fake out, but if we can get the 5-minute closure outside again, I think we'll get it. Looks like I'm about to get stopped out on gold here. Yeah, looks like I'm about to get stopped out on gold. We'll still be under $200 of loss on the day, which is why I'm still looking to take this, if we can get this set up on NQ.
Order filled.
Okay. So we're out of gold. I hope to send another fake out here. Hopefully we can get a push. Going in with lower risk here, 2 micros, and really want to wait for this 5-minute closure. Yeah, we're waiting for this 5-minute closure now. It's a lot farther away from my entry. I do think we're gonna get some kind of a pullback on the next 5-minute, even if we do close above. So we're gonna wait for that 5-minute candle closure here. But this is exactly what I wanted to see. I'm kind of regretting not getting the entry off the break. Yeah, we gotta be cautious here because it could still snap back. The 5-minute closure, and we gotta wait to see what this next 5-minute candle comes. It can snap back here. I think I may have had too tight of a stop on gold.
Order filled.
All right, this is the final trade of the day. Get some more water. This 15-minute candle closes within the range, I might go ahead and just close it. If this shit closes back inside here, I might just close it and take that loss and just walk away. If it closes back inside here, we're definitely gonna flip and reverse. Look at that shit. If that shit closes back inside here, that's some bullshit. Wow, that shit closed back inside. That's insane. That's insane that it closed back inside, yo. Yo, why is my entry exactly at the very, very top? That would have been like the perfect sell right here. Damn. And the gold is showing me that I had my stop too tight because it's moving back up. Yeah, gold is. I have my stop too tight on gold, unfortunately. I got stopped out and it's pushing back in my direction. But MQ seems to be recovering. But look at gold. Let me show you gold real quick. My stop was right here. That shit came, stopped me out, and now that shit was pushing back up. My entry was like right here, so we would have been sitting at right about break even again. Too tight of a stop. Let that shit breathe. Come on, NQ. go. This candle can absolutely not close within the range. This candle has to close outside of the range. If it closes back within the range, then I'm pulling a parachute and we're getting out the trade. All right, critical minute here. Critical minute. Where are we gonna close? Yeah, I top ticked the fuck out of this trade, boy. I top ticked the fuck out of this trade, man. Where are we going here? Wow.
Order filled.
All right, that's the day. Down 250 on the day. Calling it. We out of here.